Every so often, a film comes along that's destined to make an impact. Such is the case with a new documentary titled Medical Inc. The film, currently in production and scheduled for release later this year, exposes the modern medical monopoly while touting the benefits of chiropractic and other natural, drug-free therapies. Here's a preview of the type of inspiring pro-chiropractic success stories you can expect to see when Medical Inc. is completed.
2007, about 5 years ago, with my family, up in our favorite spot in the Hayuwinta Mountains. I went off a cornice. I dropped 30 feet, came off my snowmobile, landed on my head, had a helmet on. I could feel a crunch. And for that moment, I was paralyzed. All I could think of was every sport that I loved so much had just ended. I was finished. Rushed to the hospital. On my way there, I called my chiropractor. Said something, this has happened and it's bad. He said, no worry, I'll be right there. I went through about 5 hours of testing. Surgeon comes in, reviews them with me. My chiropractor's standing by my side. First thing he says is, who's this? He said, look, if you're going to see your chiropractor, you can't be my patient. So I decided to lie. I told my orthopedic surgeon that I would be his patient and I would follow his regimen. And then I went to my chiropractor every day. I was adjusted twice a day by my chiropractor. He was adjusting a broken back. After 2 weeks, I met with the orthopedic surgeon. He said, look, you're going to stay in the back brace. You're going to continue this aggressive physical therapy. And we're going to schedule you for surgery. The S word. I don't know of anyone that has had back surgery that is not totally screwed up for life. And I wasn't about to be. That's when I came clean. I told my orthopedic surgeon that I'd been going to my chiropractor every day and he was adjusting my broken back twice a day. That's where we parted ways. I never saw the orthopedist again. It's 5 years later. I snowmobile. I mountain bike. I paraglide. I ski, I snowboard. I do everything and more than what I did before. I have absolutely no pain. I'm living with a compressed C7, and I don't even know it.
I met Craig. It was probably into my my second or third year in the NBA with the Utah Jazz. I knew nothing about chiropractors. I'd heard of them, but had never really had any chiropractic care. But quickly got an education, and I was a true believer early on in my career, and that's why other guys that followed me were introduced to the same. And you look at those guys, and there's a trend. You look at those guys' careers, the John Stocktons, the Karl Malones, and you see how long they played. There's a correlation. I mean, to be able to play on a sprained ankle with a day off and another game was incredible to me. You've got key guys out with injuries, you're not making the playoffs. And I know that Bueller's last year with the Jazz, they had only 8 injuries. And the year after that, I believe it was about 140. Dr. Bueller made a difference. He made a huge difference in my life, and still is. And people just need to wake up.
To learn more about Medical Inc., read our top story in the January 1 issue of Dynamic Chiropractic and visit the documentary's official website at medicalincmovie.com.